Good morning. Good morning. Thursday morning. We are here. I think it's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. Thursday morning. A little early today. What up, Kofber? Good morning. See kind of what we got going on today. What do we have going on today? Got chopped up in pre-market. I did okay. I took one trade. Well, not really true. One trade. I took one trade setup 3 times. So if you can see, I entered here and I got kind of spooked. This was after the news, by the way. Got kind of spooked. Moved the stop to break even. Stopped out break even. Got back in here again. Moved stop to break even. Stopped out break even. Then I was like, all right, let's wait for a little pullback. So we waited for the pullback, kind of balanced this gap. Got back in here, took profit. So we are green on these evaluations. About $500. We did pass this one. So we are passed on one, and we're 470 away on that one, 570 away on this one, and then obviously these 150Ks got more work to do on those. So getting one of those passed this morning. The idea will be to try to find another trade, maybe another $500 to pass one or two of the other ones. No rush, right? We get them there when we get them there. Good morning, Francis. No real rush. Let's look at the news for today. What do we got? Halfway? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I've just been taking it easy. Not trying to pass in a hurry. I did step it up yesterday and today a little bit on the size to try to get it passed, but we're going to look for like a 50 bounce or something like that with an obvious draw on liquidity. Something along those lines for that trade on those today. I did also last night secure the payout on my funded futures. As you can see, $105 in profit, 22 ticks on one mini. $775 balance. We've already taken one payout out of this account of $1,200, so I can now take out another $675 and it would blow the account. So that's probably what we'll do. What up, Greg? And start a new one. Yeah, we're going to take the money for sure. What up, I Hate Weeks? How you doing? Good morning, Anna. All right, what kind of news we got today? Not much. Not much. Pending home sales at 10. Not really anything else. I mean, that's not even red folder. So maybe it gives us a little bit of a jolt, but not much. Rips was an Apex hater. Was. No, he's not. Aggressively tired. Oh, they're giving a 90%. Yeah. I already knew that. As soon as he posted that yesterday, I was like, that's going to be Apex for sure. So, what up, Predator? Yeah, it did. I Hate Weeks. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. It's, whoever pays you the most, that's where you're going to be. It's unfortunate, but it's just how it is. He was just probably butthurt that Patrick and them got 90% off and he didn't. I mean, I get it. I don't like that either. I think that if you do a promotion for 2-3 hours, it should include everyone's codes. Not just one person, 2 people, 3 people. But, I don't know if Topstep kicked him out. I mean, I'm not really sure. All that kind of negative publicity came about the fraud and stuff that he was never really convicted of, so Who knows? Who knows if that's the reason? You never really can tell. But getting into what I think kind of is going to happen today, guys, I'm looking for this. Woohoo! So we tapped into the gap here yesterday. You can see my trade yesterday hit for 206 points. This was the regular trading hours low. It went all the way down to 41. You can see where I got filled right there. We got filled there for our sell order. So we were short from here, and we got filled there. 206 points. Nice big winner. I just put the stop back to break even. Didn't panic. I had to leave. And that's kind of the area that we need to push back up into to get to 50% of the range based on the calculations right now with the overnight low. But that could change a little bit, obviously. Saw Rips blow his 3 Tradeify accounts and get new ones and made profit. Oh, dang. What up, Peter? Love to see that gap fill for my OCT. Yeah. Who knows, Jamie, right? I think so, Coper. It's a very similar scenario on the ES. So the top of the gap on the ES is 39. So we did tap it right there yesterday. Boom. The fill is all the way down at 57.20. So I'm kind of expecting price to pull back into this range. Now, the only thing I will say is if we push above 55, and this is kind of what Mancini is saying, and we build structure, we could push back up before coming back down to fully kind of fill that gap. 57.55 is kind of the line in the sand today. The magnet is going to be, 55 is the magnet. 57.97 is the upside line in the sand still. So maybe we retest 57.97 at open and then push down. But obviously the easiest lean is just to consider that we probably push lower at open and then go higher. We shall see. So Rips Apex 90% off is until 11:30. There you go. If you guys want to pick up 90% off, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. My code will not give you 90% off, but I'm not going to fault you if you want to use someone else's code that has 90%. I always want to have you guys get the best deals possible. I hate that I'm not able to provide that for you, but at the end of the day, it's a business decision, right? Spend more, spend less. It's a business decision. Yeah, Cobra, that would be nice, right? Throw a reach around. No, I get it, Francis. Thank you. Good morning, Future Trader. Nothing really, Francis, or Future Trader. There's not really any news. There's pending home sales at 10, but let's be honest. It's 2-star. It's not red folders. Probably not going to do much. Rips code is 90% off, Kevin. We did have this nice 5-minute setup overnight. I did take it, but kind of got spooked out of it right there. You can see I took it here, but then I kind of got spooked out and I just took my profits, but it ended up working. Ended up paying. I don't know. I got out of it. So at the open, we're going to let price dictate for us what we're going to be looking for and what we're going to be doing. And we'll go from there. Use code MYTH or else your wick will tick off. Oh, room. I don't know. It's like probably $15 or $16 for a 50K bull bear after discount. Max is back. Your masters took you on a doggy vacation. Got to meet a lot of new doggies. Let's go. Tin Can, I'm not in a trade right now, But yeah, we are going to be trading. We have a My Funded Futures eval that we are currently up about $889. Nothing crazy. We did hit the daily loss limit on that 2 days ago, so we're working on that. Good morning, Timbo. 90% off is with Apex Sherry, but it's not with my code. I think Rips has a flash sale until 11:30. I think the code is just simply RIPS, R-I-P-S, right? Thank you, Max. Thank you, thank you. We did finish the day up $40 on our funded yesterday. I'll kind of show you guys the breakdown of that. The balances. So you can see we're up 250-ish on these 10. And then that one's still small drawdown. And then these are up 13, 1,000, 6, 7, 1,000, 1,000, 1,700. So a little more to go on those, obviously. Just going to ease it on across there. Keep easing it in there. We did pass one Take Profit Trader eval this morning. Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't even see it, Newts. Yes, pulling back to the 57.45 there. What up, Zilmi? How you doing? Let me see your DM. Let's see if I got your DM. It might, if we're not friends, it might have went to message request. Aha, there you are. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, Newts. I like that. Yeah, I'll try to get that. Let me email that to myself. Try to get that up and going by tomorrow there. All right, well, now we're pushing down. Maybe we get this fill right away. We're already into the gap, so it looks like we're probably just going to waterfall here at open. Little VWAP push and then sell. What up, Zabak? What if I learn to work your beat? F with you in ways that you F with me, and underline all y'all's downfalls. Catch you effing up and bring the pound down on you. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Newts. I appreciate that. You think we bounce? I mean, it could be Tom, right? Everybody's looking for the gap fill. 221% of my profit. Need to fix that. So yeah, everyone is looking for the full gap fill all the way down into the 980s. Probably. So if you're not already short kind of off the VWAP, then probably just wait and see what happens. You could be aggressive, and if at open we get a nice little pop up into kind of that 50 area, maybe you could take it, but I think I'm just going to wait, be patient. There's going to be plenty of time for trades, and we'll see what happens. So you waited for the gap fill yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I took it at 56. Ubin, I don't mind. I want you guys to get the best discount possible. So it's a flash sale. It's not like they're always saying use RIPS code. You know what I'm saying? So like, really didn't bother me. It's not It's not Rips's fault that he gets a flash sale and I don't. It's not Patrick's fault. You know, it's really something that Apex should be working on. They shouldn't do that unless they're going to do it across the board, right? Because when I asked for it, they just said, we don't do that. And I was like, you literally just did that. But yeah, I appreciate it either way. But yeah, I want you guys to get the very best discount possible. So if that means it's through someone else's code, that's fine. ES is still a little bit above that gap, the top side of the gap anyway. I do think if we get down below that 39 level in the ES, we probably continue lower, at least to some degree here. It does feel like just jumping in here is chasing, so I'm not going to do it. We did just break structure on the 5 minute to the downside. Oof, man, I just noticed that. Darn it. That was at 35. We broke structure to the downside. If it pushes back up into the 45 area, then I might participate short on an eval. Well, this eval. We'll do it on this one. Push back up into the 40, 45 area. Not going to do it. Just going to go without me. That's okay. It's going to, Jamie. It's going to. It is going to, probably. Just talk. Yes, almost down to the 39 there. Got 2 minutes until open here, 2.5 minutes. I could jump in a micro here, but I don't know. I feel like we get a little bit of a bounce. I could jump in one micro. I mean, like, what's the damage that could do, right? But I do think maybe we bounce it open. I'm going to wait. We'll wait. Here we go, Tech T. Here we go. Nice job, I hate weeks. Yeah, I just don't have the stones just to jump in randomly like that. Nothing wrong with it. I just, push back up into kind of that 50 area would be nice. 958 support lower. Yeah. I'd probably just TP down here at the 990s. Maybe leave a runner for 980, 975, but so I'm going to scale into this just 1 micro at a time here. We got 1 minute until open here. I'll jump in 1 here. We'll take it off at 90. And I'll scale in. If we get a little push back up, push up here at open, we'll get into 3. Morning, Clarity. What up, Curd? All right, guys, 30 seconds until open. Let's see if we get a push back up or if we just head down. We'll see. We're in 1 micro right now. Decent bounce here on the 5 minute. All right, here we go. I think 3 is the most I'm going to get into here. If it just sells off immediately, we're still just in it with 1, but that's okay. That's enough. And what I might do is actually move this down if we're just in 1. get this set up here. All right, here we go. Pushing up. Pushed down into that gap. Ran the overnight low there. And now ripping higher. Tagged into our second one here. See what we get. Really want to see it hold below that 50 EMA there. I'm okay with it touching it, but needs to reject in that area there. All right, we're in 3 micros. We'll give it a little bit of room here, but if it starts getting too out of hand, yeah, big bounce for sure. Running some of that generated liquidity there. My lean is still down, so we'll see what happens. You make that noise all the time. Two minutes left on the first, 2 minutes and 40 seconds on this first 5-minute candle here. You really want to see it close kind of below 250 or 20,050, which it looks like it's going to. Got the long. Let's go, Tech T. Nice job. All right, we're not going to be too unreasonable with this. We think it goes, but I don't think it's worth, like I said, being really unreasonable here. So I'm going to lock some in here. There we go. And I will leave this one at break even. ES getting back below the 39 there. We could really, I mean, in order for the ES to fill that gap, we really got to move lower. Do I go for more here? I think we do. Let's go ahead and lock some in, but let's go for a little bit of a bigger move on this. So I'm locking 35 points here, which is $70. But looking at the ES here, it still has quite a bit of room down. The Nasdaq gap feels pretty much here. But if this thing can just push through there, then I think we got quite a bit of room down here. Just watching the ES, I think the ES wants to touch that 20 level down there. Maybe that gives us the push lower. We'll see. Elevator! Yeah, I hate weeks. 3K, nice job. I don't know what I got on this. Not 3K. A few $100, I'm guessing. Yeah, up $200. Closed right now. There's the gap fill on the NQ here. That would have also been my take profit down there. All right, stopped out on it for 35 points. That's okay. Up 293 with 3 micros there. Not bad. Let's see if the overnight low kind of gives us a little resistance there. Also kind of, let's see here. I'm going to try a little short here too on the other ones. I'm going to go break even now. I want it to just go here. The other evals. Stop going in to break even there. Took a little bit more there on this evals. Okay. Just retested that first presented gap there. So we did, let's see if we passed the other ones or not. Should be close. Yeah, we didn't quite get enough. Need 200, or what do we need? $140 on that one, and then $250 on that one. So probably if I just set the stop at break even, actually, yeah, we would have gotten it. If I just set the stop to break even there. So just looking for a little more of a logical spot on those. We'll take another stab. Again, like I said, I think we got room down here, guys. I really do. I don't have anything marked out lower, but like, excuse me, we have, I mean, on the hourly, we have this imbalance here. We have kind of that wick there. If we're just looking at the hourly here. Yeah, because the ES has a lot more room to the downside here. It really does, to fill the gap. So when you see that, kind of gives you the idea that that could be, yeah, it's not really anything else on the 15-minute either, so except for those levels. So it kind of gives you the idea that this could be the draw lower. Dun, 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 dun. Inevitable. Yeah, I think so too. I hate weeks. Another red day like yesterday. Maybe. I don't know. Futures Trader says there's the 58. Indeed. We're breaking structure on the 4-hour chart here too. Of course, that 4-hour will not close until 10 a.m. So 22 more minutes. And what I would do is I would just watch the ES, you know, because the gap fills down at 20 on ES here. So maybe 937s might make sense, but we'll see what happens with the ES once it, I'm not going to be shocked, I'll say it now, if we don't fill that gap and then push back up to the 55, which Mancini has said is today's magnet. So this was what I would be watching, is the ES. I wanted to move my stop up here, but I was like, I don't know, because the Nasdaq filled the gap. It could be stupid. But what we were doing there is just rebalancing this this first presented gap. We just rebalanced it. Yes, Jonathan, yeah. The short. I did take a 200-point short yesterday. Just got the 1 micro, but hey, we'll take it. We shall take it. I'm leaving the ES up here so you guys can see, because to me it's going to be your sign that we're probably going to bounce. If we're going to bounce, right? If we're going to bounce. $8.7 next lower. Yeah, what do we got marked out down there? $8.12. What up, Andy? How you doing? You don't see any serious bounce after crushing those levels? I don't know. We'll see how he weeks. I think we're going to bounce to some degree, but I don't really know. Still breathing. That's all that matters. Still breathing. I mean, if we get a bounce here before ES takes that, we can maybe re-participate, but, you know. Well, yeah, of course, 8 weeks is definitely just a pullback. We are just watching. We are not participants at this point in time. We are just watching. All right, there's that 937 level. A little double bottom right there at it, actually. Left equal lows. If we bounce here, back up into the 60 or 70 area, it could be an interesting spot for a stab short. Oh, never mind. We're on micros. That might not be equal lows on NQ. I don't have that level marked out. 3K? Oh, you know I would call it. I hate weeks. All right, CES approaching. Hold up there at the pivot. 722s on the ES. I think it pushes through there now. And 2 ticks away. 2 ticks away. So there's the gap fill to the tick and the bounce. Gap fill to the tick and bouncing out of there. Look at that bounce to the tick. 35 points. Let me clean some of this up over here on this other chart. Clean it up. Got a, what, a 6-point bounce over there on the ES? Almost 7 points. Doesn't mean it's not going to go lower. It just means that we bounced right there at that 20 level. All right, I'm going to take this gap off the screen now. There's a 30-second long here. I don't know that I want to take it like after this big of a dump. It is obvious. So you got a 30-second long setup here. Just triggered. There's the retest. Stop to break even is right there. So if you took it, stops to break even. Would have been stopped out there. Still gave 16 points. Tapped right back into that gap there. I just noticed I just missed that Harami candle on the 5-minute. Paid 16 points too. This was a Harami on the 5-minute, and your target was 0350. Or I'm sorry, 9750 was your target. The entry was 81. I missed it. See that? This is Harami right here. So your entry is here, and your take profit was there. I missed it right off a key low level too. That's what I'm supposed to be looking for, and I just missed it. We missed it. Might get one to the downside though. We'll play it if we get one to the downside. $52.25 is going to be the target if we get a downside Harami here. Got to help learn how to trade intraday because I want 20 Apex accounts. Yeah, you just take profit. That's all it is, I hate weeks. Take 10 points, take 15 points, take profit. If you're on minis, if you're on micros, take 20 points, take 30 points. That's it. There's no secret to it. You just have to take profit. You have to be willing to move your stop, that sort of thing. That's all it is. 51.75. I'm going to mark out where the target would be on this Harami if it triggers. Right there. May not trigger here anyway. Yeah, it doesn't like we're going to get it. Telling MJ just to dunk. Just dunk! Nah. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, you have to be willing to take profit. You can't. That's all it is with intraday. You can't allow it to go 15, 20 points in a profit, especially with a mini and not take anything, you know? You have to be more than willing to take profit. That's really the key to it. Look at her go. All right. Okie dokie. Already chokey. It's a pumping. It's a piss missile. I don't know what you call it. Oh, here's, you know what? I'm shorting here. Shorting here. And I'm going to take the 05 area. First 50 touch here, so that's why I'm taking this short. So I'm going to take the 05 area. It would be like 13 points. 28, 33. Yeah, I'm going to get stopped on this. For sure. Using the hedge mess, you feel dirty. I like to hedge. What up, Predator? Man, it just blasted right through that 9, huh? Blasted right through that 9. 10 a.m.'s at 9 minutes. Got that opening candle up there at 69.75, looking like that's where we're going. See if we get close above here or not. Not looking like it so far. No close above. Today's Thursday. Coming along this, if we pull back into like the 20,000, right there at the top of this gap, 9-10 area. Although we didn't close above this gap, so this is a little dangerous. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Am I going to wait? It feels like we go up, but... Fine. Fine, market. You have got me. You have baited me. I am standing here with bated breath. Probably going to get me here. We'll see. We'll go break even back above that wick if we get there. I don't like that the ES is back below the 39 here. I just thought it might push to that 55 level at least. Maybe at least test the VWAP. We'll see. And of course I'm in 10 points higher than I should have been. So above this wick here, I'm going to go break even there. If we get there. When we get there. Mark this out so we can see it a little better. Okay. That was interesting. I don't know what that was, guys. I have no idea. No idea what that was. But we'll take it. I was right. That's all I know. I was right on that play. We were correct. I mean, we do have possible, man. Really bullish here. I mean, it's kind of noisy. I don't know if I love this. Got kind of a 5-minute long setup kind of setting up here. I mean, the 5-minute is about to break structure here. New home sales at 10 o'clock, yeah. I have no idea on Hill. You almost shorted that with 1 micro for $8 to finish the eval. Goodness. Long, Peter, long. Long. We are just ripping, guys. Overnight highs up there, 148. Looking like that might be where we're headed. On that last play there, we're up 398 on this eval. Next level up to me, 119. Pump was from ceasefire announced between Marjorie Taylor Greene and AOSE. Okay. I'm thinking about taking a long here on my fundeds. The only thing is, so close to the news here. This 5 minutes going to close at the news. I don't love that. So maybe we let it close, we see what happens, and then we enter if it closes above. Maybe. The opportunity for big news in the morning is great, but there's no structure till the initial balance. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with waiting, Trev, for sure. And look where the ES is, right back to 55. I'm telling you guys, if you're not marking these levels out, like, you're doing yourself an injustice. We'll see how this candle closes. We got a minute and 35 seconds. I might take this on my fundeds. I don't know. ES is at the 57.55. It's the only concern. If it pops it, then we probably go. Do have the protection of the VWAP to the downside. Just trying to think out loud here. You don't trust this move. Yeah, I mean, it could turn back down, Anna, for sure. But, like, what do we have left to the downside? So you got to ask yourself sometimes, so what do we have left to the downside? We filled the gap. I mean, is there anything else left to do? I don't know. The only thing that concerns me is the news. You know what? This is on the evals, guys. Just trying to scalp it there. Trying to pass that account there. Let's see if we got it. We're $60 away on that one. We are passed on these two. So let me take that one off of 3244. Okay. And we only need $60. I was going to take that on the funded, and last second I decided not to, because that thought that crosses my mind is, would I be mad if this fails, right? That's what I asked myself. And yeah, and I told myself I would be mad if that failed, so I didn't enter. But here's the break of structure. First target 90, second target 119. This thing still could go. Just clinch and pray. Invert the daily fair value yet. Oh. 19,600 is 23, still can go down. Yeah, I mean, it could, but what I'm just saying, it just feels like it's, I mean, I don't know. It just feels like this thing's going up. We've broken through the 55 there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to jump in on this account. And I'll average into it. And if we get below the VWAP, I'll just get out of it. Not a big deal. 1 micro. 70. We'll add 2 more in here at 70. I'm going to target the overnight highs. If ES loses the 55 here, we'll just get out, but what do I need on the other account? I just need $60. So what is that? 3 points? I might scalp long, try to get this $60. Pulling back here. We're at the 50% fib, are we, of the opening range? Trying to figure out where I want to try to take a look. All right, I'm going to take it right here. Let's see if we can get 3 points here. All right, I got it. We got it! All right, so we've now passed this one, and this one. Let's go. So 3 50K accounts, take private traders, passed. All right, let's get this. Which one do we take off? We need to take 5356 off the copier, so we don't accidentally copy trade. Oh. Guys, I just noticed something. What is going on there? Where's the other copier at? Oh, it's back behind this chart. All right. There we go. Okay. Your fib is the low of day to yesterday's high of day. I thought, okay, so I didn't, oh, so I didn't get tagged in here. Let's see if we get through the 100s here. I'm going to stop to break even there. Just past that eval over 5 shorts, went from 8, 6, 3, 2. Let's go. Hey, Peter, whatever you got to do to get there. Kurt says, took me 1 month to get around 3K, almost past phase. But yesterday I lost 1.5. Oh, dang, that sucks. Yeah. I just want to get these. I want to get these take private trader accounts. Obviously, we just got 3 passed. So that's awesome. And the 150Ks are up. One's up $5,000. One's up $3,000. So, like, you know, I'm doing okay on those. And there's no rush, right? It's no rush. Yes, still above 57.55. As long as it holds above, we're going to hold this 1 micro. I mean, I could put a stop in down here, realistically. I mean, 125 bucks. But if ES loses that 57.55, that would be of concern. I will probably give us to the VWAP and see if we can't hold it. Also, retesting the 5-minute trend here. So that 5-minute play off that retest did pay 30 points, but that's what she said. Oh. So I'm okay with taking a little drawdown on this account here. Just 1 micro here. ES is testing the 55 here. I am a little tempted to add 1 here. Maybe we can give it down into the 40s. We might try a little bounce add there. 50 psych level, VWAP. I don't know. Maybe we just add there for a little 10 or 12 point scalp. Let's see here. Where are we long from? Like 56. So let's say we get a pop back up into the 66 area. If we lose the 15 here, or the 50, I'll probably just get out of this. The 50 hasn't held today, really. If Bulenox at 90% off, it's 83%. T-pitch is 40%. Where's Bulenox 90% off? Where does it say that at? In the Streamlabs or something? Must be in Streamlabs. I'll take a look at it in a second. My bad, man. My bad. I'm not in Streamlabs every single day, so that's probably why. My bad, Tech T. My bad. Come on. How are you going to do me like that? Be a sweet little girl. That's crazy. Tempted to just kill this here, to be honest. Tempted. Where's Bulenox 90% off at? I don't see that. Yeah, I should have just killed that. As soon as it came so close to take profit there, I should have just got out of it. Let me give it one more moment. Boom, boom, boom. 5 minutes bearish for mine. Yeah, I see that now. Treff, you're supposed to say that before I get crushed. All right, I'm out of that. Still up $200. Where do I have Bulenox at 90% off at? Somebody help me with that. Check Tech T. Where do you see it at 90% off? I don't see it. Oh, below my stream. Oh, in the video description. Boom, boom, boom. And tick tick. What do we got on tick tick? Where do you say tick tick is the one? Tick Profit Trader 40% off. Well, in the description, I don't edit that description. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't ever edit that. The updated stuff is usually on stream here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't usually edit the description, but I'll do that. Yeah, that's true, Trev. Bluesky, I don't have a code. Do I have a code with Bluesky? I don't even know. Let me see. Oh, you dirty dog. You dirty girl. How you gonna do me like that? I had that feeling. That's why I was like, man, I want to hold, but then I didn't want to be unreasonable. Let me see. I don't even know if I got Bluesky. Blue Sky. Excuse me. Let me get to the description of the video so I can make some yeah, there's a Bluesky code. There's a Bluesky link. I just noticed though, why is it not showing the full link? That's a bit weird. Look at her go, guys. Look at her go. Rude. I don't know why that's not showing the full Bluesky link though. There's the Bluesky link. All are $99. Nice. Well, there's the link if you want to pick one up using my code. There you go. Should work, right? Let me check it. Yeah, it works. All right, I'm not going to update the Bulenox one. I should just say get the best discount. It's really what the description should say. I'll change those after the stream. I'll go in there and update them. Just say get the best discount with this code. That way it's not giving misleading information. That bearish Harami, was that really a bearish Harami though? On the 5-minute? Where did you see that at, Trev? I don't even see that. Because that wick's not... Which one are you looking at? This one? Maybe. I guess that did pay. Close back inside the trend line there. Alpine's been having it rough lately. What's going on with Alpine? Is he struggling trading or... I check into his stream every now and then, but can't always hang around that long. The 10 a.m. candle, let me see. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That one's kind of scary because it really didn't close back inside the body. It did pay though, didn't it? Yeah, it did pay. Man, I still think this thing goes up. I don't know. Oh, he gets stuck on tilt. I haven't used Bluesky. Maybe I should check them out more. If everybody else is using them and they say they got good rules. I do know that Black Beauty's mentioned them before. I think it's a B2C setup. Yeah, it's kind of what I was looking at. It worked though for 10 points. Risk to reward's not great, but that's kind of how it is on those Haramis, right? I kind of this actually is kind of setting up like maybe it wants to sell off, but I like the upside more. E8. I don't know who E8 is. Again, you denied near 11 on March 6, 2600 review. Yeah, Matty Matt, you're always going to be. They put you under review almost every time now. Everybody. I get under review too every time. I don't know why, but that's just what they do. Oh, I didn't mean to be in 10 here, but I'll just take 5 off right there. I'm in a mini here, basically. I didn't mean to be in this big. I mean, I thought I only had 1. I thought this was on 1, not 5. But there we go. So we're going to push through here. Bluesky's great. Daily payouts, no activation fee. I need to check them out. Fill the gap on the week. Yeah. You thought you were a good boy. I'm sure you're a good boy. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. There is a bearish SMT right here. Let's see if we can break it. ES made a new high. Nasdaq did not. So this could be our signal to be kind of like go down. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to need Nasdaq to push through the highs here. All right, I'm going to go stop to break even now. I'd be set in 10 minutes. Yeah. I want to see this push through these high here at 102. I think we get a nice candle up if we do. 120 is the next level up, really. 135 beyond that. But I'm going to shoot for the 148s just with the runner micro. I could really target 120 on this one. All right, stop me out. Got the loss back. We're back up $382. Got the loss back from earlier. Inverted Harami setup bearish. Also an inside bar here on the 5-minute. An inside bar. We'll try it. We did leave equal highs up here, so there's a pretty decent chance this thing could rip back up. Oh yeah, Trev. If they deny again, I literally just have to trade one micro every day. I don't think you'll get denied again. We are back at the 5-minute trend line here too, so it's kind of a dangerous short. Also at the VWAP, it's kind of probably a stupid short, but below VWAP in the 50, I'm just going to go break even. Let's get another push below VWAP in here. I'm going to just go break even on it. There we go. One more push. One more push. One more push. Lower. I said lower. ES is... Yeah, I'm getting out of this. I'm just going to kill this trade. Take my loss. I don't like it. One micro. ES holding that 55 level. I really should wait. If anything, this should be a long, probably. Retesting of the 5-minute trend line here. The reverse Harami there paid, though. Nice risk to reward on that, huh? Yes, losing the 55. Looks like this might work. Just scared myself out of it. It happens. It happens. I guess in hindsight, we do have a bearish SMT. Kind of forgot about that. We are in the 10 o'clock hour here, so. I'm going to try this here. I like this for a push. Going to try. Just giving it really like a one candle room here. If it breaks back through the wick there on the bottom of the 5-minute, then I'm just out. Dun, 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 dun. Holding that area pretty strong though for now. Safest spot for the stop's probably here, to be honest, but bought 10 300K past 2. Not bad, Francis. 2 out of 10. Hey, could be worse. You could have failed all 10, right? Sometimes you got to look at it from both sides. You could have failed all 10. Oof. 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 Really? Yeah, 300Ks are tough to pass. How does it not take me out there? That's rude. I don't like that. I don't like that. Gotta break this SMT here. We have to break this SMT or we go down. You were within 500 and you blew it? Dang. 5-day traders and felled them in one trade. I did that too. 8 weeks. I don't know why I can't pass those day traders. I struggle with those. Struggle bus is real. The struggle bus. Yoji, SMT is when one indice makes a high and the other does not. So ES on this candle push up here made a new high and Nasdaq did not. So that's it. Rippage, come on, get it up there. Get through there, guy. That is not getting through there like I ask. Be friendly. Do what I ask. That's all. Intraday kills me because I like to let it run. Yeah, that's tough to do. Yeah, we might, Trev. You never know, right? Initial balance in 3 minutes. Indeed. We left equal highs there on the 5 minutes. I'm kind of thinking that we'll... well, are those equal highs, though? I think they are. No, actually, they're not. Tells you my eyesight. Those are not equal highs. I'm going to take this one off then for that reason. There we go. Let's just take one off. Probably still goes, but I was only trusting those because I thought they were equal highs, but they're not. Look for that run into the 148 here. Let's see. I don't like when it's at trading at initial balance when it creates the initial balance. You got 1 minute left on the initial balance here. Someday you'll learn to stop moving your stop. Yeah, mainly. I still do that. I still do that. There's a 119 area. Kind of was thinking we were going to break upwards and should break out really hard. Yeah. $135 is my next level up, but we got the overnight high at 148. So that's why I'm thinking that we push there. Let's see, where's ES at? I don't have the overnight high on ES. Okay, 157.72. Here we go. Your short room, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, room beats. You know, that's from Taken. Good luck. I will hunt you down. I will find you, and I will kill you. Good luck. Whew. Initial balance is set now. No luck needed, said Room. I'd rather be lucky than good. Target gap now. Your itchy butt indicator. What are we getting here? We're just casually trying to get an 85-point winner. Just a casual 85-point winner. That's it. That is the beauty of micros. You can go for these larger wins and they don't feel like, that doesn't feel like 85 points. Working on, yeah, indeed it is. Potentially. Potentially it is. You are correct. I don't see how we don't at least hit 135.50. It would be safe for me to take profit at 135.50, but that'd be the safest spot. Do we just do that? I don't know. Building a little bull flag here. Yeah, 135.50 is my next level up on the 5-minute. Let's kind of put that on the chart there and just see how it reacts to that level. I'm going to trail to this swing once we break the high. I haven't dropped it yet. Waiting for us to break the high, which we have not done yet. Pop to 60 next. Yeah, I kind of think so too, Trev, but see how she reacts at that 135.50 level. I'll at least lock in 40 points here. If we get above the high there. Locked it in. Past Apex 25K and 50K. Let's go, room. Let's go. Nice job. I'd like to see a burst into the 150 here. ES can get above that initial balance there. You can do it. 57.70 next level up on the ES. Currently sitting at 66.75. Getting kind of close. 3 more points. Can we go to the moon here? To the moon. And 35.50 really is the safe target in my opinion. But I want to go for the 48, the overnight high. You guys know what we talk about, how Nasdaq doesn't hit those targets in the first push lately. That's why this is this. You know what? I've talked about it so much. There's no point in, like, why deviate, right? Let's just take our profit where it makes sense to take profit. Makes sense to take it there. Let's take it there. There we go. Let's just take it there. That's the safe spot. Up $589 on this eval. Trading micros, 3 to 5. Not too bad. I do think we accidentally entered one trade with 10 micros. $25K end of day. Mainly trades. Bulenox has a $25K end of day. I believe. Let me double check it. I think it's 75% off right now, which would be like $40, a little less than 40. We got, hold on. Option 2, end of day. Yeah, 25K. So right here, Bulenox, MM1's the code, 75% off. Option 2, end of day scaling, 25K up to 3 contracts. Pretty good deal there. Pretty good deal. I think it's around, it might be like $35, $38. I don't know exact. So. But yeah, Bulenox. You could also go with Take Profit Trader. They have a, yeah, they have a 25K account too. Take Profit Trader does too. And it's in today as well. So either one, Take Profit Trader 30% off. We well, this is the 25K, not the 50, so it should be a little bit cheaper, Newts, right? On Hell, I think. Little cheaper, $3 maybe, $3-4. I don't know. I think. And then there's the 150 target. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no worries. I was going off that number. I was like 43 minus $3-4. I don't know. Holy cow, dude. I kind of annoyed I didn't take this on the funded. It was like, this is the entry. I guess technically, yeah, that would have been bad. That would have stopped me on that. 48 points of drawdown there. If you waited for the retest, then yeah, still would have been, it's still a lot of more drawdown than I've been comfortable with. Looks nice though. Look at her go, look at her go. Let's go to the higher time frame here. Let's look at the 50% of the range. And I'm looking at from kind of this high level here. $236. 300s kind of makes, I think 300s makes a lot of sense. Got this one wick up here at the 320s. Now look guys, this is a really good area. 226, yesterday's initial balance low and a untested wick. So 226, you also have a pivot, the protection of a pivot. We're going to put this out. Good short scalp spot. Maybe 10 or 15 points off that level. I'll probably take that on an eval if we get to it. I don't think I'll take it on a funded. Add it to your winner. 2 minis for 30 points. Let's go. Nice job, Jamie. Yeah, definitely helps with your psychology. Here's a initial, no wait, that's not initial balance retest. Initial balance down here. Yeah, we'll see. But nice job, Jamie. Let's go. I need to do that on my funded. I haven't taken any funded trades yet. Tempted a long here again, but I think it's kind of crazy to do that after I was already in a long. Kind of pull back there, test to the 150. Let's see if we can rip her high. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I just, to me, it feels like we could pull back here. We could get a decent pullback, maybe into the 100 level. What is today? The 27th. Good short scalp up there at that area. 217 is actually a good draw on liquidity, too. Nice wick up there. Nice wick up there. Yeah, I just like that. Is that 220? Previous day initial balance was 226. Yeah, 226. I'll park in I'm gonna park a short order up here. Up there at 226. Did I see that reversal coming after we broke pre-market lows? Yeah. Forever I mean, we literally were watching the ES to tap 5720. And I said I thought that 5720 that we get a bounce. Now, did we expect it to be, 56 points off that level? Maybe not to that, but yeah, I thought that 5720, that's the official gap fill on the ES. It's exactly where we bounced. This is why I mark these levels out. People are like, "Oh, why do you like Mancini's levels?" Well, this is why. This is exactly why. And he also talked about 55 being a magnet. So the recovery of 55 would kind of trigger your longs. And the recovery of 55, he said 57.97 would be your next magnet level up. So there you go. Now, did we take advantage of it? Did we get long from the bottom? No. We didn't. No shorting? I don't know, KFA. I'm going to take a short up here. I think that the 226 previous day initial balance low and a untested wick there. I think it's a good area for a little scalperoony. Little 10 or 15 point scalp. Room short now. I think it's going up 226. I don't know that we're coming down at all. I think we're going to 300. I think that 320, 300 level looks pretty juicy. I mean, if you fib the entirety of the range from the high on the 15 minute to the low on the 15 minute for today, then that 300 level makes sense. That was going to be my lean for now. Could put in a little filler here, a filler micro. Could. I don't think it makes sense, so I'll probably just wait. We shall just wait. But for right now, it's just kind of consolidating. Got a little consolidation going on. We're coming into the macro here. Maybe the next leg up is incoming here. Just kind of waiting, not doing anything yet. I think we were already in longs. We took it off at 135. We are 30 points higher than our target, but you know, we didn't have any way of knowing that. Could have turned down after sweeping the overnight low, overnight high. You never know. You have a level 217 and 320. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I got 320 up there as well. 217, yeah, me too. So both. What up, Robert? How's it going? Good morning. Macro is just the last 10 minutes of the hour and the first 10 minutes of the hour. So the last 10 minutes of your hourly candle and the first 10 minutes of your new hourly candle. Price tends to move towards liquidity during those times. If you kind of just mark those times out on your chart, you'll usually see some expansion, right? During those times. Like right here, this is the start of the macro. Okay. And we pushed all the way up. So 117 points in 10 minutes. The start of the 10 a.m. macro from 9:50 to 10 a.m. Right? So just a lot of times you see expansion during those times. So just pay attention to it. It's something that you'll notice. Yeah, no worries. You the man. You was late to the stream. How did your 100... So we did 200 points, Eliza. It paid. You can see right here. You can see it took until... I don't even know what time of the day that was, but there it is. Boom. All the way from my entry up here at 265. We took it down to 20,056.55. So it was like 208 points. But yeah, it paid pretty close to the low of day too. I mean, you can see we pushed down to there and then we just bounced out of there. Now, I would be interested in a long if we can kind of get back and touch that 50 area, maybe that 50 EMA. Then maybe we will enter a long, but we'll see. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, nice little 208 points. It's the biggest trade I've had. Sadly, just on a micro and not on a funded. Sadly. Maybe one day. Monday's gap? What do you mean, Room? The new week opening gap? Or are you talking about the new day gap? Yeah, the weekly gap's filled. The opening gap from Sunday, we filled that on the ES and the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq filled at around 980. This level, and the ES filled at 57.20, exactly where it tapped into right there. So both have been filled. Jonathan wants to see it drop back to 20K. Yeah, it could. It could. That would be kind of like, you know, if we're having, and we have days like that, Jonathan, right? Where like we push up and then we pull back into OTE, which is right around that 20K. Push back up, pull back. You know, that's kind of how the market works anyway. So it wouldn't be horrible to think, a horrible idea to kind of think that it would retest this area. That's the overnight low area as well. It could. I don't know that it will, but it could. Listen, we're talking about the Nasdaq here. It could do anything. So The funded accounts, yeah. I can have big trades like that. On the 50K accounts with Apex, I mean, I can make 700-800 in a day and it'd be fine. But I just probably don't have the nerve to hold them like that. Just a mental thing. Maybe eventually one day we can do it. I mean, I'm pretty good at reading the market if I take my time and let the market kind of show me what it's doing. The problem is I don't always do that. Going to the moon. I have Take Profit Trader and Apex right now. I am going to get some Tradeifys, but right now we just passed these 350Ks from Take Profit Trader. I've never had more than one or two Take Profit Trader accounts at one time. And I have these 250Ks that are doing very well. One's up 3,000, one's up 5,000. So we'll have three 50K funded accounts to link to the 20 Apex accounts starting tomorrow. I do think I'm already through day 5 on those, I believe. I think I've had those for I think I've been trading them for around 2 weeks, something like that. I like Tradeify a lot, Jonathan. The only reason why you don't see me trading them right now is because, and only because, they only offer the Trade Evade option. Now, I'm going to add them back to the portfolio because I'm now using Ninja and Replicanto, which means that Tradeify is an option because I can connect the Trade Evade. So I can have multiple Trade Evade connections connected at the same time with my Ninja. So I will go ahead and add Tradeify back to it. I just don't want to get too deep. I don't want to have too many right now. And so for right now, I'm just going to stick with what I have. And then probably in the next week or two, we'll add some Tradeify evals in there, maybe some direct to fundeds. And then we're going to try to get my funded futures up to 3 accounts. And Bulenox, start working on those as well. You're tired of this bingo addiction, ink stained hands, sheets of paper everywhere, and wrestling old ladies is taking a toll on your mental health. Just yell bingo. I did think it was hilarious, that Impractical Jokers edition where they made Sal, I think it was Sal, they made Sal yell bingo. Bingo! Everybody's getting pissed off at him. I'm going to go with the 50K, Jonathan, but that's because 50K works best for me. But if you want more size, if you want more drawdown, I don't think there's anything wrong with going with the 150K. It certainly allows you to take a little bit of a bigger swing, right? You can go for a bigger trade. So, all right, pushing up here into the 180s. I should have took the long back there. I didn't. The old ladies had real laser beams in their eyes. What is that? I haven't seen that one. I like Replicanto, Bart. That's what I use. I think it's the most reliable copier. But to each his own, you know. I do have a code for it. Save 20%, Methodical 20, if you want to do that. But I do know that Husk uses the Apex copier, and he doesn't have any problems with it. I don't know if he's using it now, but he used to. But I have 25 accounts. I've had very, very few issues with it, and I have 25 accounts all linked to it. Now, obviously, today I didn't trade all 25 together. But, yeah, typically I have 25 linked to it. Just keep your... you just keep your your copier open. And if these are yellow, you just want to make sure you hit flatten. Or hit the X, but yeah, just keep that open. Nice rejection up there off the 190. Man, I am tempted to long this into my short. Yeah, I do. I have a short. I like the, I do have a short sitting up there, Jonathan. Do I like the copier on Quantower? I do, because you can trade multiple prop firms at one time, Eliza. The problem is, with the volatility in the market that we had over the last month, I'd say the last 5 days, it's returned to normal. I switched over to micros, and you just cannot trade micros with 20 accounts on the Quantower copier. There's too many issues. I had issues with Quantower copier using minis. I like it, but on micros with multiple accounts like that, 20 accounts, it's just not possible. So for that reason, I've switched back to Replicanto, which is what I was using before, and executing my trades on Ninja. I'm still using Quantower to kind of chart, and using it for my funded futures and Bulenox, because you can only have one rhythmic connection on Ninja at a time. So, but yeah, overall I like it. I think it's fine for minis, but not good for micros. You're shorting the pullback? A free copier, simple trade copier. We haven't tried it. Yeah, they do have a free one. What do we got, Trev? What's 3 minutes? Top of the hour. Room's in a short here. Good luck, room. I don't think a short here is horrible, but I mean, it depends on where you got in at. We almost hit the whole number there. I mean, there is a bearish harami kind of setting up here. I don't know if it'll trigger. I wonder if Pine Tree's going to take this if this triggers. So a harami candle is a wick above the previous 5-minute candle, and then the body closes inside the body. And all you're doing is you're going to target the body's low, the previous body low, and your stop will be at the previous high. I mean, we could get a pullback here. I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable. Yeah, that's what I just showed Kid Poker. I don't know if you saw. So basically, the body, all my stuff just disappeared. Let's get everything back open. All right. Anyways, the body, it wicks above the previous 5-minute candle, and then the body of this candle has to close back inside the body of this candle. Stop goes at the top, at the high. Target is the body of the previous candle. And this one did not close. I mean, it was close, but you can see that, how it closed back out of that. That would be one that I probably would have skipped anyway. You're full porting short. Yeah, only the 5-minute mainly trades. I think that Treff looks at those on the hourly and 30-minute as well. Maybe, I don't know if he's using the 15 minutes. Treff, what other time frame are you using on those? I mean, technically right now there is a bearish SMT going in the trend direction. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, right? If you have an obvious draw, in my opinion, I think they work way better. That's with any strategy, right? If you have a draw, like in a certain direction, it's certainly going to work better that way. To get a general direction, yeah, it makes sense. What up, Knowledge Hub? How you doing? It's going good so far. We passed 350K accounts. We hit payout on this My Funded Futures account, only $675, but hey, it's better than nothing. We are up $589 on another eval, and then these evals, we passed 3 and we're up 1,000 on the others. So, not much to be said about the funded accounts yet, but being very patient with those. Being very, very patient. Oh. Ugh. $600 payout, then a finger in the better than a finger in the eye. Yeah. The thing is, we will blow that account by taking the payout. The options are continue to trade it. I have 5 winning days of $100. We had $150 in drawdown left after payout, so I took it from 150 up to 775 with only 150 in drawdown. So do I continue to trade it with 675 in drawdown, which is not a lot, or just take the 675 and kind of start over? I think I'm going to take the 675 and start over. We're already working on another eval right now that we're doing well on. We are up $1,414 total on it, so we can replace it with this one and then start maybe 2 more evals. I don't think it's the worst idea in the world. Pay yourself. So I already took $1,200 in payouts on this account. This would make it $1,875 for that one account. So they're kind of pulling back here. Room's getting paid. Kofber, I'm still long biased up until the 220s, up until the 300s, to be honest, 320s maybe. But yeah, I'm still long biased for now. It doesn't mean, I mean, guys, here's the thing. If you're long biased, does short still work? Yeah, sometimes. You know? Like if you're finding the areas to catch some points, yeah, they still work. We're going to go something like that. You're taking a piece of this 5-minute harami right here. I don't think I'll fully develop. Yeah. I'm not. I'm gonna. Well, I don't. Is that a harami though? It didn't breach the wick of the last previous high. Or are you taking that green candle as one? I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar with them. So KFA, no shorting, long only, long the dong. Well, maybe KFA, maybe. I don't know. Oh, the green candle, the reverse harami. Okay, I got you. I'm actually going to take this at 10 points here, 12 points. The thing is a bull, no doubt. Yeah. Either it's Chinese or someone's getting lucky. One or the other. I don't know. It's not Chinese. It's a, it's just a play on words. Long the dong. All right. It just didn't have the oomph to get back to the 82. Maybe we should have just taken 10. If I'd taken 10, we'd be out. But we wanted 12.5. We wanted the 12.5. Room is still fading me. It's okay, Room. I'm not going to yell at you like Jay and say, don't fade me, bro. Blue Sky? Jonathan, Blue Sky. You made 7 ticks. Let's go. It's better than losing 7 ticks. Yeah, no worries. Jonathan, it's actually pinned in the top of the chat there. The link to it is. If you look at the top, you can just click the link. That gives me credit for any sales that you make. Any buys, purchases that you make. come on, man. There we go. You the man. Let's go, market. You the man. We're going break even here. E8 Bay. I've never heard of them. I don't know who that is. I hate weeks. I'll have to look that one up. Anybody else using them? E8 Bay. East Bay. Anybody remember East Bay? Anybody know what East Bay is? I'm not talking about the dunk. I'm dating myself here. No, it's not a deli. Not sneakers, Francis. Yeah, it was sports stuff. Yeah, it wasn't just sneakers. So they had a magazine. They used to, they would mail out a magazine when I was little. When I was like 10 years old, I remember like looking at that magazine, just like drooling over the stuff in it. Like, man, I wish I could afford that stuff. East Bay Sports. That's right. Yeah, they would mail out a magazine that had all kind of like clothing and stuff in it. Shoes, of course. And yeah, I don't know. I just think I used to love just to look at the magazine, even though I couldn't afford any of it. All I had to do was say magazine to date yourself. Yeah. I don't know, Trev. I mean, I think the pullback's fine. Like I said, I mean, we're not going to go straight up, right? 50 touch here could get interesting. JCPenney's bags was the shit. Where are you covering at, Room? That 143 area, man, I kind of want to buy that. I kind of want to, I don't know, man. I want to buy that 143 area. That one, that 50 EMA touch. May try it over here on this. Let's make sure we're on the right accounts here. This copier should only have the accounts that are. Let me just double check. Make sure. 54814616. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Bass Pro Shops catalog, Sears, Snap-on, yeah. That's what you would, you would get those and like have no idea. You would just, you couldn't afford it, but you would want the stuff, That sucks. I got in way too late, man. I should be taking profit right here. Darn it. We'll take it at 160. 10 points. Trail it up. There we go. Nice 50 touch, guys. If you've not been paying attention to this 50 touch, I've been harping on it for weeks. The first cross down here, you can see clear direction. We have a clear trend. We have a clear draw on liquidity, in my opinion. So that first touch is beautiful. It's just beautiful. 10 to 15 points. Don't try to go nothing crazy with it. 1 minute inversion here. Dun, 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 dun. 165, yes. Your out room. Had to front run that as it didn't actually touch. I don't know. It's close enough. It touched on my screen. It might not have on yours, but it did on mine. I normally don't mark it in, but I did there. Yeah, it touched there on mine. Maybe it's off by a tick or two. Also, what did you have here? You have the overnight high, right? Overnight high, that's the white line. And then you also have the protection of the whole number, 150. So a lot of reasons to think that it's going to bounce here. Also, if you're a fib trader, let's just add in another confluence. Well, just this little leg right here. We are in the golden pocket, right, of that little leg on a pullback. So a lot of things there lining up to say that this should bounce right there. Trading when you break it down like that, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's not that hard, but patience, right? Patience is the big thing. Higher tariffs and tax cuts to boost deficits. Down for the day, up 500, now down 1K. Oh gosh, Enlow, that sucks. Yeah, walk away. How about when the 21 crosses the 50? I don't think the simple crosses. I mean, like, it crossed right here, but I haven't even back tested the 50 touch. I've just been watching it in live time. But if you're just looking at the cross, I mean, it looks like it paid. You know, where did it cross? Where did you get in over here? I don't really know. You know what I mean? Kind of over here. You got it cross here. To me, if you wait for the touch, you can have a 15-point stop and a 15-point take profit. And if it's in a logical area that makes sense, right? OT of this leg at the previous overnight high, you know, like you got some sort of extra things in there to go along with it. I don't like just taking the crosses, but 30-second volume imbalance. Crosses can cross over 5 times in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's tough to trade. Some people do it. So, what does that put us up on those accounts? Yeah, just a little $200 winner. 1270. Nothing crazy. Oh, let me run in here, guys. I'll be right back. Right back in just a minute. I gotta handle something right quick. All right, sorry about that. We're back. All right, guys, I need you to do me a favor. Do me a favor. Today is my daughter Megan's birthday. She's turning 14. So if you could just wish her a happy birthday in the chat, we'll send it over to her. Room short again? Room must be short again. Yeah, let's get Megan a happy birthday. Pulling back into the 150 area now. Late March gang is right. Go easy on your dad. Yeah, she needs to. 14 years old. It's a big age, right? I don't know. I don't know. Is it a big age? Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Let's go, Francis. Another 300K. Wow. Are you full porting those? What are you doing with those? Take your shopping. Whoa, Jamie, back it up here. I've already taken her shopping. That girl loves to shop. Problem with her is sometimes, like, she just got her nails done, right? I don't know, a few weeks ago, and then, not even a few weeks, a week ago. And she already, holy cow, 35 contracts, 65 ticks. And then she wants to go get them done again a week later. There's your volume imbalance. Tell Dad to never early savings for that car. Yeah, she'll get a car. I take care of the kids when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, they drive, well, they're lucky, is what we'll say. Lucky children's. We have, so kind of how the car situation is. We got Jason, who will be 16 in September. He's 15 right now. So he has his learners. Caleb is 16. He has a car. And then, so Jason will be next. And then Megan's 14. She turns 14 today, obviously. And then Jackson will turn 14 on April the 20th. So those two will be getting cars at the same time. So yeah, a lot of money. You need a car room? You're 300 away from passing your first My Funded Futures account. Let's go. Nice job, Coper. May the good Lord continue to protect and bless you, your new age. God will give you more wisdom and understanding in your future endeavors. Thank you, DA. Thank you. 14 is old enough for an after-school job. Yeah, Jonathan, they're not all my blood children, but they're kids that I'm responsible for. That's what we'll say. We are responsible for them. So I only have 3 kids that are actually my blood children, but we have 8 kids that we're responsible for. So kids in New York don't care about cars. Francis, 100%. Same thing here. Like my son, I had to force him to drive. I got him a car in June of last year. His birthday was in August. He didn't even start driving until November to school. So I had to force him to start driving to school. He just didn't care. So, yeah, there's 8 of them. The oldest is 21. She's out of the house. She lives on her own. So it's 21, 16, 15, 14, 14, 10, 7, and 2. So, girl, boy, 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 girl, 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 boy. So, yeah. There you go. 4 boys, 4 girls. Oldest is a girl, the youngest is a boy. I got the 7-year-old to give me a foot rub last night. She'll still do it. The other ones, they ain't about rubbing the old man's feet anymore. Yeah, I got to bring home the bacon for sure. They're not about rubbing the old man anymore. You was driving long before your license. Me too. Jamie, it wasn't even my grandparent. It wasn't my grandfather, but he was the dad of one of my mom's boyfriends. And he would just give me the keys to the cars and just like he had like 15 or 20 cars, and he would just say, just do whatever you want. Just take them wherever you want. So the first car that I learned to drive on was what was that car called? It was a station wagon, or it was a hatchback, a Chevrolet. I want to say Chevette, but it wasn't a Chevette. It was something similar to that, but it was called something else. It was a manual transmission. He had a rollback wrecker. I would drive the rollback wrecker all over the place because I thought it was cool. I was like 13 years old, out there in a manual transmission rollback wrecker, driving it all over the place. So, no, Jonathan. Oh, a Vega. Yeah, it was a Vega. Thank you, Kevin. It was a Vega. Chevy Vega. That's what it was. But no, I'm not teaching him stick shift because number one, they don't really make cars in stick shift anymore. Really, very few, and they have no desire to learn a manual trans. They just don't. No desire to learn it. When I first had kids, I said to myself I was going to make them learn how to drive it, but now I just want them to be safe, not have accidents. I don't know. So I'm one of those parents that worry. I worry about my kids a lot. So we worry about them. Even the 21-year-old, I'm still like, eh. So I don't let my kids ride with my kids either. I think that I don't know, because I just always I'm a person that's like, what if something happened and they had an accident and their brother or sister died and they lived, how would they live with themselves, something like that. So dudes are discussing, by the way, right now, what are they doing? What are they discussing on Topstep TV ICT? We can't seem to bounce off the 50 SMA. This price action is not great. I mean, we've gotten into the dog days of the price action here. Yeah. That's true, Kevin. Oh, Bitcoin. We'll see, Trev. I don't know. IBH seems reasonable, right? I mean, what was that push up? Yeah, 78 points. I mean, that could be a nice area. The only thing I don't like about it, I don't love when IBH was formed there. We don't have an untested wick or anything like that. 132. Yeah. We don't have anything else in that area kind of helping hold it up. So that's why I'm not a fan of this IBH all that much. I don't think it's as strong. There's not a secondary kind of confluence to go with it, in my opinion. So the psychiatrist told me, don't worry, nobody can fail this test. So I punched him in the face. Grandkids are the best. Yeah, I'm hoping not to have any grandkids for quite a while. Good morning, Amelia. I want my kids to enjoy their early 20s. I want them to have kids later in life. Now, of course, I can't control that, but this is what I've kind of tried to, push into their minds. Make the 20s about yourself, because, make the 20s about yourself, and then the 50s can be about yourself. 30 to 50 can be about your kids. No need to rush into having children, because as soon as you have a kid, life is no longer about yourself. So enjoy your 20s, no matter what you decide to do, in my opinion, and then go from there. Now, I know that's not the decision that most kids make nowadays, but I did not have my first child until I was 28. So dangerous to have kids in the 30s? Nah. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is it dangerous, room? I don't think it's dangerous. It's fine. Well, maybe the risks are a little higher, but you have more knowledge in your 30s. You are probably a little more financially secure in your 30s. You can give your kids a better life in your 30s. So, to me. Yeah, no, I get it, but I don't know. To me, it just makes more sense to wait. Now, you could look at the other side of the coin and just say, let's just spout out some kids at 19. And then by the time I'm 35, by the time I'm 37, I've no longer got the kids in the house. So, that sort of thing. You could look at it from both directions, I guess. I guess you could. Your mom was 36 years old, grandma? Yeah, exactly. Had your kids in your 30s, Omnius? Nice. A $5,000 Corolla, we will use the 25-10 rule. 20% down, which is 1,000, 5 years. And you cannot be more than 10% of your daily income. So you need to earn. Your sister-in-law husband was 60 when he had his last child. Woof. Yeah, I was 43, Coper, when my last child was born. Well, my perceived last child. So, yeah, that's crazy, ICT. 63 million? So, yeah, exactly, Trev. It just all depends on the person. I mean, I'm also an advocate for not getting married until you're 28, 30 years old. But I think you're a different person once you get north of 25 than you are when you're 17 or 18. And sometimes that could be detrimental to relationships because kind of like what my daughter's doing now, you know, I tell her is like things that you put up with when you're 20, 21, you may not put up with when you're 30, right? So that kind of thing. But that being said, they still got to make their own decisions. Still got to do that kind of thing themselves. I'm 45 now, ICT. Oh. All I know is in my 40s, you know, like, I don't know. You kind of have a better understanding of life, what you expect out of it, and things like that. So. Because it ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go, right? I think everybody can agree with that. You can have a plan. You're going to do this, you're going to do that, and it may not go that way. Like my son wants to go to Georgia Tech, the oldest. He's 16. I think that's awesome. And he's like, you know, I want to do this, this, and this. And I'm like, well, you know, that's cool. But if it doesn't go that way, you know, yeah, don't be shocked if it turns out differently. So now I will say, Trev, from that perspective, like not caring what people think, that's like me right now. Like I don't care what anybody thinks about what I do or what I say. I am who I am. If you don't like it, I don't know. Go pound sand, go do something. I don't know. Your 24-year anniversary is in 5 days. Let's go, Omnius. Nice job. Congrats. Every 10 to 12 months, he gets a new child. That's how that works, ICT. Yeah, I don't know what he wants to be. I have no idea, Room. Do we take a stab off IBH? I don't know. I don't think this is as strong as I would like it to be, but we could stab there anyway. Yeah, and see, that already hit 10 points of drawdown, so I already would have been stopped out if I had a stop in. Because we're on micros and on an eval, I don't have a stop in, but that's what I was saying, like, I didn't love the IB today. All right, I'm out of it. Yeah, see, I just pushed right through there. We really didn't even get any kind of reaction there. So, grandfather had 12 kids by 39. Woof. Last day of March, the end of the first quarter. Tomorrow is the last day of March. Well, Bull Bear Monday technically I think is, right? I mean, I think. Am I wrong there? I think it is. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Nice. Valentina, whoever, she gave birth to 69 children. Holy cow. Oh yeah, Monday is. His grandpa was slinging wicks. Let's go. I mean, to me, the short makes sense now into maybe down into the VWAP. Yeah, 96. It might get a bounce at 96 here. Kind of got some trend line liquidity there. 9 brothers, 4 sisters. Let's go. Taking the final 25K out of the month Monday. Let's go. Nice job. I hate weeks. Yeah, ICT. That's a lot of kids. It's a lot of kids. We're only up 450 after that loss that we just took. Darn it. I think I am going to look for a bounce play. Oh, did we already get it? I mean, not really. I'm going to go 96. I'm going to go over a little 10 points here. Yeah, a little long here, Mig. The whole number. Playing poker. ICT. Trying to 100K for the year. Let's go. Yeah, a little wick test here on the 5-minute right here. Untested wick. All right, we're in. We'll give it to like... Actually, I may even give this to the VWAP. $430 sitting at 120. Nice. I mean, I could go for more points here. I could maybe go for the 110. We don't want to be too greedy with it, but we'll go 110, 50. I might add into this at the VWAP. We'll see. I don't know. Did Trump say something? I don't think so. 67 traf, yeah, maybe. Doing okay, Lassifer. How you doing? Settlements at 115.2. Newts, that's what goes on. A lot of trading. A lot of shot taking. Wick test firing off right now on the 5 minutes. Let's see if it gives me the... I'm looking for a little more than 10 here. Realistically, maybe I should just take 10, but that was probably my 10 right there. Yeah, there's 10 right there. Can't let this go back red now. I'm just going to take it off right there. And profit target was going to be 110.50. Let's see if it would hit it. I think it will hit it, but what up, Trader Oracle? How you doing? Another day in paradise. DCA for small loss might try 15-minute IBH bounce. Paradise, that's a good show on Hulu. I still think we push up, but I could be wrong. I think the pullback into the VWAP is a really good area to maybe take a stab to. Let me go ahead and get some... let's get some take profit set up in here. We may take a VWAP bounce. Oh, the red box. Anna, this just 2 fair value gaps on the 1 minute right there. And the purpose of it is pretty simple here. If we pull back a little more, maybe into this area, and we close back above this, then my expectation is that we revisit this high at least. So that's the purpose. I like the VWAP for a potential bounce here. We may overshoot it a little bit. And then this red box down here is pretty much just a level of support. You can see it's a previous inversion. We've already bounced out of it once. But I'm watching the ES, watching that 57.55 level. I want to see the ES hold that. So I'm going to look for a bounce off that spot on the Nasdaq. Order at 120 was pulled. 69. Yeah, I'm looking for set. I'm just going to look for the VWAP bounce. Five-minute Harami? Not yet. Potential. I was going to go ahead and rest an order right there at the VWAP. Why not? Right at the VWAP. Back to that 57.55 level there on the ES almost. I think that'll also lines up with the VWAP on the ES as well. So we'll look and see if we get a little bounce here. We'll give it... Yeah, it won't even let me put the stop in. The Poppy. Yeah, exactly, Trev. All right, tagged in here. See if we can get a bounce out of this area. Wanted to add there, but don't want to be too aggressive. Take 4 off at 90. Leave myself a little runner if we can get it. And we'll go break even at 90 and just see how far the runner can run if it can. Kind of twitchy here, huh? Oof. Oof. Talk about being a dick for a tick there, I guess, huh? That's rude. Normally, I probably would have taken that off. I still think it goes. Taking a penitentiary chances with the 4-hour doji today? I don't know. 68 might be a sensitive for a bounce. Trump must have said. I don't think Trump said anything. I just think this is a natural pullback, Kid Poker. I could be wrong. Oh, they only support Project X. I like Project X. I think it's fine. Oh, that was rude there, too. Very rude. I'm using NinjaTrader KFA for my live brokerage account. All right, well, maybe she don't hold. I don't know. Copy train across props. Yeah, me too. Room's long to the moon. Uh-oh, Room and I are in the same direction. Uh-oh. That's a rarity. The ES is losing the 55 level right now. I don't love it, but I'm going to give it a moment, see if it reclaims. See if it happens to reclaim. Here's the retest from the bottom side. Stop is going in here, by the way. Along two. The bozos are on the clown bus. Now we got to fight the 9 EMA to get to the target. Lovely. Lovely. Full porting, says Room. Oof. Closed above, but that's a tricky close. Let's give it a moment. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Lasso4, I agree with you. I mean, I was right about the bounce off the VWAP there. Just maybe a little too greedy. I was trying to get 12 points instead of just taking 10. In hindsight, right? Looks like we might get stopped here. That's all right. We can, Francis. Why can't I just use trade evade like a man? I don't know. I like Ninja. Quantower and Ninja. All right. These low testosterones. I don't know. It's just what I like. It's what I've used. It's what I like. I don't know. If we were in bigger size here, I'd probably just kill this, but we're just in 5 micros. Testing that 55 again there. See if it can get back above it and go. Looks okay so far. Females use a Quantower. Yes, females and males. Both alike. Do you think it's a difference I trade NQ and MQ instead of... No. No, Raul, you can trade either one. Same thing. You see how twitchy the 1 minute chart has gotten? It's kind of like twitching like the 30-second chart. It's kind of strange. There might be something going on. Maybe somebody is speaking. That twitchy action. $9.26. Never got touched. I do think I'm going to give this a little more room here. It just feels like it wants to go. Feels that way. Feels like it wants to go. We'll see. Might get out break even if it offers it to us. If not, it's okay. About 3 minutes here until the macro time, so we'll see what happens. What up, Michael? How you doing? Yeah, our price action is not so bad today. We had a lot of consolidation up here after we made that move higher. Yeah, it really is kind of getting into that time of day where we just give money back. All right, I think I'm going to kill this. I don't like it now. ES is not really making a recovery of the 55. It's kind of just building structure below it. So just going to get out of it. Still up 265. Why didn't you do it, Room? What's wrong with you? Let's go, Michael. Nice job. Now it'll go up. Now she'll go up. Nice pullback, though. Really is. Kind of waiting for it to build a... This could be our second bridge. First little setup for a little 5-minute play later. Maybe the retest of that 20,028 area. We'll see. I don't know. Unhill. Looks like we're going down for now, but I do think it's just one. It's just a wave down before it goes back up. I think it's just a wave. She's a scam. You know, it's kind of like trying to pick the bottom. Never a good thing. $30-minute chart. We have support in that area. Yeah, I see that. It's also where that wick is, right? Got a wick on the 5-minute right there, too. Yeah, that gap's at 47. Is it legal to share trade ideas and levels, or do you have to be careful? No. I think it's fine, Michael. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's when you get into trading like a live brokerage account, that's when it gets a little, you know, that's when you really need to have disclosures and stuff, but it should be fine. I don't think we're going to the 19,000s. No, my draw, I think, is the 300 level. I think we push back up to the 300 by the end of the day. So, yeah, Michael. We just hit the macro time here. If we pop the VWAP, I might jump back in. It would go up as soon as I get out, right? Rude. Yeah, entertainment purposes. You the man, Black Beauty. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is 250 points up, but I think that's where we end the day at. 300s. I could be completely wrong. You got to remember, I'm an idiot. So... You see me just cover at the bottom. All right, I thought I was in 5, but we're going to stab long here. I'm going to go above that 21 EMA. I'm going to target the 100. So we get above the 20, I will add into this. You can go ahead and put the 4 up there. I'll take 4 off. Actually, let's move the 4 up here. We'll add 5 above the 21, and we'll target the 100 level. So, could just be sucking the longs back in here to just slap them upside the head one more time. Yeah, it looks like that might be what it is. Nipple tassel, or wigged out trading. Wigged out trading, perfect. Oh, goodness. She trapped me. She trapped me. She trapped me. Just a little rejection off that 21 there, I guess. Maybe. Yes, got to get back above that 55 area. Exactly. It's paying. No, it's not. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, no, it's paying. No, 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 no. No, it's not. Not anymore. Since I'm long, it probably goes down, you know? Ugh. Let's see if we can get through the VWAP again. No funded trades yet, guys. We have not found anything that I've deemed funded worthy yet. Yeah, exactly, Michael. It's the seek and destroy method. Good day, JX. How you been? Da-da. Biblical short coming from that box above. We'll see. Looks like I don't even know that we're going to get back up there. It was a pretty bullish candle, and then it just sucked me in. Pop 80, we run into the 90 pretty quick. Busy and good at the same time. Just get back from a week in Italy. Let's go. Took your sons to visit Pagani. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'd like to do some traveling eventually, but not right now. Top of the hour here in about 4 minutes. One screw there was worth more than your car. Uh-oh. Get a nicer car. Just kidding. Get a better car. The 15 30-second are meant to for the 4-hour doji. I have no idea. I mean, could be. Little scalper's paradise down there. What am I listening to? Screws are cheap in Thailand from what I hear. I have no idea. I've never been to Thailand. Never been to Thailand. Never been to Thailand. Man, do I just full port short here? Full port short, and then it goes up. They had Hairara from the Transformers 4. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know what that is. Transformers 4. Did I see that? Probably saw it. I just don't remember. Short it is. I mean, why not? Why fight the trend? If it's going down, let's go down with it. Oh. Oh. That could get scary. Is that the top of the hour? Oh, it's coming up, though. 50 seconds. I don't like that this ran that wick. I should have paid attention there. I want it to take me out now of this first set. I'll set the stop in at break even once it does it. There we go. $20 and stuff like that. Oh yeah. 1-on-1 cars. Nice. It's where the single 45-year-olds go for a fun time. Oh. You know, take me out and then probably go lower, huh? Dirtiness. White men are gods walking around South Asia. If those women will do anything, I don't know. Kid Poker used to live. Kid Poker, where'd you live? Mexico? No, that wasn't Kid Poker. That wasn't Kid Poker. That was 100 Lot. 100 Lot used to live in. He was in Mexico for a while. I think Mexico. Yeah, I know you live in Jersey. I just mixed you up with 100 Lot for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. Moved to the Philippines? Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Sounds nice. 100 Lot's been MIA? Yeah, I don't know. I know you got a few payouts. He was in here last week, I think. All right, I'm back in. All right, I'm back in more. Take some off there. Take some off there. Well, that didn't work. That did not work. And if it closes above here, this could be a long trigger. Kind of had a manipulation leg too. There's no SMT though, is there? Not really, no. Probably has one more leg down in it. Yeah, me too, Kid Poker. I'm getting destroyed as well. Entries are just bad. Like, even this entry is bad. It's too low. Should have been short up here somewhere, 55s, 7-8 points higher. Yeah, I agree there, Newts. I'm just shorting too low. We should have probably switched our bias to short once this kind of failed here to push back above there. Failed to get back above that VWAP there. Might add into this too. We'll see. This could be a failed breakdown of that 55 area is the only thing that concerns me. If the ES reclaims 55 here, that's going to be bad news. Bad news for the shorts. Looks like that's what it's doing too. No, Kid Poker, we can't rip it. I'm adding in. I'm going to put my stop. This could be, this could be bad for this account. So technically that would be my long trigger. But I'm short, so get my stop in up here because I don't want to lose more than I have to here. Might daily loss limit this account up there. We're just going to keep adding into it. Be aggressive. We're in effectively 2.5 minis here, maybe 3 in a moment. Very bad trade. Five-minute Harami setting up here too. So there is a Harami on the 5-minute. Yeah, not looking good, guys. I should probably just kill this. If I kill it, it might reject. Max got a little bark going, so we'll see. Come on, rip it lower here. Get me out of this. A little more. It's going to kill it. That 5-minute Harami formed there. We got a 1-minute inversion. A lot of reasons for it to go up. Down 493 on that account now. Alpha Trader price action sucked. I don't know. It's been okay. It's been all right. Make a new high. It might. Yeah, that's Max. I don't know what he's talking about. He's telling me, close the trade. Close it. Close the trade. And now this thing's going to go to the moon. Look, I long, cover for a loss. I short, cover for a loss. Classic. Classic. Full port long, yeah. Yeah, could. Don't know if we want a full port, but we might. Try to get some of it back, I guess. Or we'll hit the daily loss limit. We're great at buying the tops, selling the bottoms. Took along from 66. Let's go. Take profit trader news. Not that I know of. Room. You should be able to trade all day. There's no red folder news today. All right, now we're full port. So we get the run back into the whole number here. If not, we hit the daily loss limit in about a minute. If it loses the VWAP here, we are going to be at the DLL. Got to hold the VWAP or we're in trouble. Just burnt in both directions. And wait for it. Oh, is there life? Is there life? Is there life? There's life. This one should be there. All right, there we go. There's life. And set the stop to break even. Let's try to get 3 out up here at the 105. And we'll be down to that. Someone grab the paddle. Let's shock them back to life. Yeah. They're only down 156 now. You kind of want to see this hold the 90. Obviously, if it doesn't, it'll stop us out. Yep, stopped out. It's all right. Down 155 on that. All right, we're adding back in here. May as well, right? May as well. See if it can go. Keep getting in later than I really should. I should have been buying down here at the 80s. I don't know why I keep doing that. Getting in later than I should. Still should be okay, but just feels, you know. I'm going to take the majority off up there, just 10 points. And we'll hold the others for a little bit of a runner. Tough day. Took a series of smaller red trades. Yeah, I haven't even found a spot really on the fundeds. I'm feeling a little too aggressive right now to even look at the fundeds, to be honest. Unless something obvious sets up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Yes, it's kind of at that magnet level. We talked about earlier that 55, that's a magnet. We don't know whether it's going to be magnet from the upside or the downside. We don't really know which way it's going to go, but we'll see. You feel some white sauce and listen to Pink Floyd. You took some, you toot some white sauce. A little toot toot. All right, stop to break even. All right, that gets us break even on the day there. If we get stopped out. Moving that down to 109 because that's where that 5-minute imbalance is. And I really want to be fighting that imbalance for a few extra ticks there. I'm pretty hungry today, guys. I am starting to skip breakfast. So I'm probably going to end the stream here soon and grab some foods. Well, make some food. I got tacos. Taco meat in there. I'm going to make some tacos. Inverted 5-minute harami. I like it. All right, stops in. You know what? I mean, it's just because why not, right? We got a lot of low resistance liquidity built up above. So could we turn down here? We could. But could we also push through there? We could. So let's go for a nice little 100-point play here. Let's do it. Back to initial balance high here. See if we can push through there. Get through this gap here. You got low resistance liquidity, engineered liquidity above, all the way up into that 200 level. Remember, still got that 226 level up there that I think is a good spot for a short scalp too. But confirmation for this will be a close above 145. We can kind of close above that area here, then I think we go higher quickly, relatively quickly. Seems like a power hour play. A power hour is in play, yeah. We could go for 217. I do think. That's possible. Get above 150 here. I think price moves quickly into that 200 level. Missed my long entry down here. I said it too when I was short. I was like, this is my long trigger. For those of you who are here. Like, look at that. Stop to break even here. You'd still be in this. You'd be long. You'd be up 70 points. 67. Someone mentioned they got long at 66. So that's very similar entry to what I normally would have taken, but I don't know quite. You ever trade like that where you don't really know what you were doing there? You look back and you're like, what was I doing? You're digging out? Let's go. So working its way up there. Next candle, let's see if the next candle closes above. That'll be a pretty good idea there. Let's go, Bassett. Nice job. It's a great entry. Perfect entry, in my opinion. I just, I don't know. I tried to marry the shorts over here. And then I tried to take the longs here and just... Right idea. Just didn't really hold it. Why do you sell your long? Yeah, me too. Easy to say now, right? I didn't see an SMT. Do we have one? No, we really didn't have one at the bottom. Nice boner candle. About to get a 5-minute inversion here. About to get a 5-minute inversion. I actually kind of like it. I'm not going to enter it, but... I think we should run quickly through the 50s here. We get above 50. I think price is we're going to probably see a nice boner candle. Let me color it in. You pushed out on holding, but that was perfect. Unicorn YouTube 22 model. All right, here we go. The elevator up is incoming, yes. It seems to be. I mean, like, could you take this as an entry? I mean, I think with this engineered liquidity, you could. The problem is the entry was really lower, right? That's kind of the problem with it. So, like, technically, that could be an entry. But would you rather be long up here or would rather be long down here? So that's kind of what, you know, like I said, I ask myself, like, would I be mad if this lost? I would. It popped a Viagra on demand. Did something. Yeah, it is LR. It is. You could get a re-entry here. You might could get something like that. If you fib this leg and kind of get a little decent little pullback. You know, pull back into that whole number area. I don't necessarily want it to do that because it'll probably stop me out, but could be a decent spot for a re-entry. There is a 5-minute harami coming up, maybe. I don't think that sticks though. I think that goes. I think that probably pushes. I think this is a good ad spot actually. I'm thinking almost did it. Yeah, Kevin. That's usually the way it is, right? That Harami might form. Setting up. Okay, ES tap 5770 off that 55 area. 15 points. Is that all it has? Remains to be seen. I am kind of tempted to take a stab on my funded accounts. I think like a buy down here at the 50 at this 50 EMA is pretty strong. You got a wick test, we got the whole number. Like I think that's a pretty strong area to long. I don't think I'm going to take it on my fundeds, although I kind of want to. I think this is a decent enough. There would be a decent enough funded play, I think. So it's down 300 pre-market now, up 130. Let's go. So I think a nice bounce could come right down here at the whole number 105 area. So I'm going to take it on these, not on the funded, just on the eval. But I think that like this is a reasonable spot. You got more than one confluence here that says that maybe we hold this level and bounce. So and you can see I'm front running the 50 EMA here by a little bit because there is a wick test there too on the 5 minute. So I'm tagged in on both. Let's kind of see what happens. Just looking for a 10-point reaction off that whole number. And I'll give it like, we'll give it 15. Oh, I was moving that and it stopped me out. I was trying to give it 15 points. And price said no. Yeah, Clarity, my code didn't give the 90%, so no worries. No worries, no worries. Yeah, we did just inverse all those. It's 3 minute. There's a 3 minute gap there. But I don't know. I'm just looking for a bounce. We'll see. Like I said, it's an eval play. So 3 minute hasn't closed below yet. Got 30 seconds left on the candle. $30 seconds left on the 3 minute. If the 3 minute closes below, then we'll kill it. But kind of was expecting a little bounce there. But it does look like 3 minute might close below. No real good break even on that 3 minute either, huh? And the 3 minute closed. So I'm going to get out of that. Maybe we'll take a short into the VWAP. We do have a 3 minute there, so we'll take it and see. Maybe we full port. Maybe something like that. ES is also working its way back to that 55 level. Working its way down. Yeah, VWAP's still down there. Again, no real clean break even on this 3-minute play, to be honest. 79. Yeah, actually 79. I think that might be the good break even spot. 79 right there at the VWAP. Either make it or F it. We'll see. I do think I'm going to make this my last trade here. Just kind of been playing with fire here this morning. Don't want to end up doing anything like too stupid. You know what I mean? There we go. Man, we paid a lot of fees today, guys. A lot of fees. The 15-minute? No, I didn't see it. What's it looking like? Nice. Got a Harami on the 15-minute. Big stop, though. 76-point stop for 30 points of profit. We could get some, I don't know, man. We could get some longs out of this. Could, potentially. That's a nice bounce there. You're getting paid over there. Who did that? Is that Bassett? Yeah, Bassett getting paid. Yeah, it is pretty bad RR. That VWAP bounce. Why did it not bounce like that the last time I took the VWAP trade? You dirty. Oh. I tried it over here. Like, you know. I mean, I guess technically we still got 10 points, but my entry was... I don't know, I think... Yeah, it came one tick. Yeah, that's right. It came within one tick of me. Came within one tick. You can see how we are just glued to that 55 level on the ES. We just keep coming back to it. Just glued to that level. Can't get by there. So, guys, I do think I'm going to call it there. Let me go through my accounts there from full transparency. Look at this, guys. You're talking about some fees using micros. Holy cow. $300 in fees? Ugh. That is insane. $300 in fees? Man. Anyways, we're green at least on it. So that's the eval. You can see we hit the payout here on this My Funded Futures account, $675. And then these accounts over here. Let me show you guys. We did pass 3 take private trader evals this morning. You can see that one's passed, that one's passed, that one's passed. We did not take a funded trade. And we're up 1270 on the other two 150Ks. So no funded trade for us today. I'll post in the Discord if something sets up. I'll still be watching the charts. You know, we'll kind of go from there. Hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah, thank you guys. Guys, if you want to help support the channel, remember 80% off APEX, 83% off Bulenox. Use code MYTH with APEX, MM with Bulenox. MM on My Funded Futures gives you 5% off. Take Profit Trader, 30% off and no activation fee. Tradeify 35% off the 50K any account. And then Tick, I don't even know what they are. I think they're 40. Aren't they 45% off? Yeah. I think they're 45% off their direct to funded accounts, if I'm not mistaken. Day Traders is back to 70, I believe. And Funded Futures Network is buy one, get one free with no activation fee of 50% off. Use code MYTH for that. That's it. If you guys have, you want to join me tomorrow, we'll be back at 9:15. We'll see you guys then. What do you say? How did I get my account info tab to look so consolidated? What are you talking about, Jackson? On Ninja Trader or this? I mean, on this, you just grab it. You just grab it and pull it. And size it to where you want. I do that because, as you know, in this tab, it shows you your address and all that, so I don't want to have the entire thing open. But yeah, you just grab the edge and do it. But anyways, guys, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.